Hello boys and girls, welcome to my YouTube channel, Trenlass here. Today I'm gonna present you yet another first look into port video. And yeah, today I'm gonna show you the R-10 project, which is, from the looks of it, basically a tier 10 Tashkent and might be the new Khaba. Bear in mind, this ship is work in progress. It also falls under the new NDA rules, so I'm not allowed to tell you anything about the gameplay, nor I haven't played it because I'm not allowed to show it on stream as well. But let's go into detail. I put my 19-point captain from the Khaba on it. We're gonna look through the stats, how it compares, and how much better or worse it looks from the raw stats, which I can present you here. First of all, this is my captain. Now you can adjust it a bit. Don't see this as the general captain. I just wanted to make sure that I can show you the best possible reload, the best possible range, and concealment as, of course, survivability expert. I would always take Last Stand with me, which is in here, because it's my Khaba captain, but in case it wouldn't have been here, this is for the just raw data values, so I can show you how good it can be. So let's start. Survivability wise, we are at 25.3k, which is quite a lot, honestly. That's not bad. Moving on to the artillery, we do have 320mm guns. We don't have 4 like the Khaba. We do have 3. The reload is, with the reload module and BFT, 4 seconds, and the turret traverse time is only 10.3 seconds, which is really good. Chances of causing a fire is 8% and the penetration 22mm. 1800 HE alpha, and the maximum AP damage is 2600. To my modules before moving on to the main battery firing range. Main armament modification, engine room protection, aiming system, propulsion mod. Although you could go with steering gears, I guess. Let's go for steering gears, just for the raw values. Here I'm gonna take concealment expert on purpose. I could go for a double rudder, but I just want to show you how good the concealment is with both concealment expert and the concealment system modification. And for the last one, main gun battery reload modification. There is, as for the Khaba, no extension of range possible, so the only way how you can extend your range is by taking AFT in your captain skills, which I did. With AFT, the ship comes on a blistering range of 15.2 km, which is pretty good. I mean, that's more than enough. Moving on to the torpedoes, we do have 3 triple launchers, so 9 in total, with a reload of 114 seconds, a 180 turn time of 6 seconds, 15.1k maximum damage, and a range of 10 kilometers. Now that's way better than the 6 kilometer ones of Khaba, and we do have a torpedo detectability range by 1.2, so they're pretty stealthy as well. While with 60 knots, not so slow actually. I mean, sure, they're slower than gearing torpedoes whatsoever, but they're pretty stealthy, so these are actually really decent torpedoes. AA defense wise, we have 6 double 50 cals. We do have 6 times a double 37mm, and the main guns, which are dual purposed as well. Continuous AA damage is 215, damage by shell explosions 2093, priority reactor reinforcements 33, and firing range 6 km. Maneuverability wise, now this ship is going 42.5 knots. I don't think I have equipped the speed flag, right? No, I don't. Let's put the speed flag on as well. And we go up to 44.6 knots. Turning circle radius is 730 meters, and the rudder shift time is 4.8. Now bear in mind, I didn't put the second rudder mod in, which could bring it even down by 40% more. Like, the rudder shift is really good. Then again, this is work in progress, subject to change. So always all these informations here could possibly change. Bear that always in mind. Concealment wise, we have 7.4. which is also better than Khaba if you go for it. And now, one thing we haven't checked is the armor layout. You got 19 millimeters in the front, as per usual, DDs. Armor thickness, superstructure, 13 millimeters, 12 on the turrets. And you do have this really special plating of 50 millimeters. You do have this Khaba plating in front of it. Now you do have this special plating from the Khaba, the 50 millimeter plating, which can make it extremely tanky. And you will be able to even bounce some battleship shells. On the deck, you have 25 millimeters. Also, really important to know, unlike the Khaba, this destroyer is not able to tank. This destroyer does not eat full pens. It comes under the rule of all the destroyers besides Khaba and Haragumo that you will just overpen it, which is a bit weird considering you have a 50 millimeter plating here, but I don't know. Interesting enough. Anyway, so much to the armor. Moving on to the consumables, we do have the normal damage con, Russian smoke screens, and of course engine boost, which will increase our speed by 8%. So this is definitely not a slow ship. And it feels like, from the stats, from the looks of it, a pimped up version of the Tashkent. Now, we're gonna take a little look and compare it to the Khaba now. So I'm gonna move the captain to the Khaba real quick. So we have a comparison. And you will see a lot of things already. What do we have equipped here? I don't even have Concealment Expert on the Khaba because it's so bad. It has a bit more hit points. Artillery wise, it has way less range. We're talking about 2 kilometers less range. This is with AFT as well, bear in mind. So you have way more range on the R-10. 1 turret less, same reload. So torpedo wise, the Khaba has way stealthier torpedoes, but only 6 km range. And they're slower, but 10 of them. So in total, 1 more torpedo. But they will be nowhere near as usable as the other ones. AA wise, it looks a bit worse as well. Maneuverability wise, Khaba is a tiny bit faster, but the turning circle is worse. And the rudder shift time is way worse, considering I even have in this one the steering upgrade, while in the R10 I had the concealment and we had similar values. AA detection, concealment wise, 8.7 without concealment expert. We could let's put concealment expert on just so we see the value of Khaba. And we get to 7.9. So 500 meters worse as well. So let's move back to the R10 and put our commander on again. Yeah, so this was the first look of the R10. Unfortunately, I cannot, as I said already, I cannot show you any gameplay, nor am I allowed to show it on stream, the gameplay of it. It falls under the UADA rules, so we are not allowed to share anything about it for now. But I still hope you enjoyed this little review and you could see at least a little bit of the raw data. You could see some values of the ship with a captain. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. Comment below what you think about the ship. Always remember, this is work in progress. It's still subject to change. These values are nowhere near final. There might be a lot of changes to the ship. We don't know. Yeah, if you want to see more of these things, subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for all the support. And I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye bye.